With this series, I mean, I said all along, even before I knew these two teams were going to play one another, that Orlando was going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I don't know, man. Just looking at that look that Garnett has in his eyes right now and just the confidence that he has, there's something about Kevin Garnett that's making this real hard for me to choose. Who's going to win this series? It's a toss-up. It's going to be a 7-game series. I'm going to stick with my original thought? Am I going to go with Boston? I can't really decide. You guys tell me what you think, and then maybe I'll have an answer for you.
Yeah, I don't know. DP, what do you think real quick?
Magic got the home court. Means Game 7 would be in their house. We saw Boston steal one in Cleveland, and Cleveland and Orlando got similar home court records. I'm going to say Boston in 7, so they're going to take that 7th game in Orlando.
You know what? I think I'm going to agree with DP. There's something, and what James said, there's something about Kevin Garnett. He wants another championship, and I don't know if it's just because now he's healthy, he's playing like his old self, but I think Dwight Howard has his hands full, and as long as no one gets injured on the Celtics, and maybe Rasheed Wallace and Nate Robinson step it up and have some big games for them, if Nate Robinson ever plays, I think, the Celtics, he's due for a game, guys. He's due.
I don't think he's going to get into this series. I don't think he's getting in here.
But I'm going to go with the Celtics in 7. I think the Celtics are going to take care of this in 7 games.
I think an interesting matchup to see is Jameer Nelson versus Rajon Rondo. And with that said, I love the way Rondo is playing. I'm going to go with the Celtics in 7 games. I'm going to go with the veteran leadership, and I'm going to go with the fact that Garnett has this look in his eyes that I haven't seen in a while from him. Celtics in 7.
All right, and moving off of the playoffs, a quick story on the side. No problems in the Wade family, guys. So he gets divorced from his wife, files for divorce, and now he's dating the celebrity Gabrielle
Union.
Gabrielle Union is very beautiful. And apparently, Dwayne Wade's ex-wife is filing all these restraining orders and complaints about her being very, what's the word?
Well, right now the grievance that Wade's ex-wife is filing is that this relationship between Union and Wade actually had been going on longer.
Right.
It's been causing stress to her and the kids.
Well, in one famous word, and it's gonna make famous from Ted DiBiase from the WWF. It's all about money, 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 money.
It may be all about money, but she can't be doing the things. You know, she can't be acting the way she acts around Wade in front of their children. It's just not good. It's not healthy.
Look, you want to know something, Adam?
Who
really cares, man?
Does
anybody care about this?
You know what? Does
anybody care? Come on.
You know what? Basketball Wives is a very popular show on VH1, so a lot of people care about it. Actually, we had the other day someone, one of the wives on that show, call in and talk for a while. So it is a very popular show out there right now, but all this talk, I mean, Dwayne Wade, does this affect anything that happens to him? Is he going to stay with the Heat? Is he going to bounce? Does he want to get away from his wife? What?
Well, according to a couple of friends that I have that live down in Miami, they call Dade County, they actually call it Wade County. With that said, I don't think he's going anywhere, only because they do have the money to sign that one key player, whereas the Knicks have to go out and have to sign 2 max players. They already have their max player in Wade, so he'll probably stay there. And I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like a Stoudemire, or even if they can't get him, a Boozer goes to
That'd be interesting to see Boozer go to Miami.
I mean, who knows? Bosch might even go there.
Bosch may go there, but
no, maybe David Lee.
Now we also have the Suns-Lakers series going on, and there's a lot of beef already between these two teams going back and forth. Phil Jackson talking about Steve Nash. This guy he always starts problems with everybody. But Phil Jackson, talks about Steve Nash being hard to simulate, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, because you can't carry the ball like he does in practice. You can't put that ball up and run with it.
Do you think that's a fair statement about Steve Nash? Do you think he actually travels? Does he carry the ball all the time? I mean, does he look? Does he do it so quickly that you can't notice it? What do you guys think about that?
Steve Nash is probably one of the most fundamental, gifted point guards in this league. And right now, in the famous words of Kanye West, I think Phil Jackson is bringing the Kobe beef like Shaquille O'Neal to this, and I think he's really trying to get in Steve Nash's head. Steve Nash is the best point guard, at least in my generation, that I've seen play this game. If he carries the ball, if he doesn't carry the ball, you want to know something? I'm sure Kobe Bryant has carried the ball. I'm sure LeBron has carried the ball. Odom's carried the ball.
Well,
anybody has carried the ball.
Steve Nash had this to say back after hearing what Phil
Speak your
Jackson
mind, Stevie
said.
boy.
I've been in the league 14 years. I don't know if I've been called for carry yet. So it's news to me. I've never heard anyone complain about me carrying the ball. But it's fine. And, I mean, the best coach in the league, Greg Popovich, didn't have a problem with it last week. So I'm just gonna. We are the best officials in the world, and I'll just leave it up to them to call the games that I was doing.
So leave it up to the officials, but he's never been called for this his entire career, and he thinks it's. I think Phil Jackson's just trying to start a war and get his team riled up. But when you talk about who Phil Jackson has on his team, the number one player, Kobe Bryant, the Lakers haven't been playing. They haven't been playing. They've been off. They swept the Jazz. Now they have all this time off, just like the Magic did. And Kobe Bryant was asked if he was ready, if all the time off affected him. And this is what Kobe Bryant had to say about all that.
We have a huge challenge on our hands with the things that they run and how they play. And we're doing a good job preparing. I love long layoffs. I think it's good for us. Everybody on our team is pretty much banged up. And it's good to have these days and play and then have some more days to recover and get ready for the next one.
So Kobe doesn't seem worried at all. I think the Lakers are going to go back to the finals. What do you guys think?
Yeah, the Suns have the same amount of time off. They swept, so I don't really think there's any maybe rust, quote unquote, to speak of. And then again, we're talking about a Phil Jackson coach team. There's no such thing as rust. Time off for the Lakers is earned time. It's not a negative thing. Lakers are going to be back in the championship. I agree with you. This team is gearing up for another run. Going into Utah is hard enough to play. They take 2 games there. This team is, again, they're just gearing up for the run. I don't think that this will be a sweep series by any means. I think the Suns will definitely play well. I could see this Lakers in 6.
But
like that.
Kobe has that look in his eyes. He's hungry. He wants this. And all the problems that Phoenix gave him way back a couple years ago, that he wants this. What do you think, James, real quick?
Well, Kobe, I'm just interested. I'm just reading it right now. Kobe says that the Lakers are trying to win a championship, not defend a title. So with that said, he's got championship. He's got rings. He's got that trophy on his mind. Lakers are going to take this in 6. Phoenix is going to give them a run for money. They're going to play well. It's going to be a competitive 6 games, but Lakers are going to go back to the finals.
I think and expect one of those games to be huge from Kobe Bryant. I think he's going to have an unbelievable series against the Phoenix Suns, and maybe we'll actually see. Hopefully, his injury isn't affecting him that much, but I think we'll see a more rejuvenated Kobe Bryant this series because he's close. The championship is right around the corner for him. That big trophy it has his name on it. He knows it. So I think he really wants it. And now that the Cavs are out, I really thought at one point during the season the Cavs are going to be the team to win the championship. But now that they're out, I think hands down, I think the Lakers have this. I don't think the Magic can beat the Lakers. And I don't think you could beat Kobe Bryant's will. So, but guys, it was a great show. Like talking about LeBron. Tune in next week, next Sunday. Get at us on iTunes and YouTube. You got to check us out. Call in, give us your comments, opinions, and we'll catch you next time.
Back into play next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on chataboutit.com. Until then, stay connected by getting at us on iTunes. Catch you on the rebound.
You're listening to Chat About It, politics, business, sports, and entertainment. When it's time to chat, go to chataboutit.com. The proceeding has been a paid program. All opinions expressed during the program are those of the hosts and participants.
Sassy.
This week.